Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. Going to be doing more New World Winter event gameplay. We did cover the update this morning for my live talk show that we do in the mornings, and we talked about the update, the New World update, the 1.1 patch they had to put in the game because people were using this winter event here, this festive event, to get gold, and they had to restrict that to make it so that people wouldn't do that. So if you like New World gameplay and you enjoy my streams, remember to hit subscribe and the bell button so you don't miss, and then I'm going to redirect and bring everybody over from the previous stream, and then I got to switch so that you can hear the game sound instead of my music. I think we might not be set up for it. Yeah, we're not. So I have to go into properties and switch it to the microphone. And that didn't work. How did we do this? Okay, now it's coming through. And I think I need to do advanced properties. There we go. Sorry about that to those watching the past broadcast, like, what is this guy doing? Okay. It looks like redirect worked, maybe. Okay. Let me pop out chat. Seems like the redirect worked. We had 270 some odd people. It doesn't look like it worked very well. I'll be in a moment. Okay. Oh, redirect worked for you? Okay. So we want to hit rank 3 of reputation with the Wanderer. That's kind of our goal for today. I guess it hasn't been long enough there. And it looked like, let me pull up from the map. And where's the closest winter village? It's over there. I'm going to hoof it because I'm actually getting kind of low on Azoth. So we're going to have to hoof it. Have to use the link a couple of times. YouTube mobile is janky as of late. Okay. New stream, guys, so make sure you hit the like button. And switch over to live chat. Oh, hang on a second. Let me switch this to the company. It's dope looking in game. Gameplay should look better on this streaming rig as well because I do medium encoding. So if you're running the stream at 1080, it should look cleaner. Like when I'm moving around like this, it should not. I wish there was a way. I can't do the spin test. I guess I just typically go like that to look for screen tearing. You should be able to get a cleaner picture from me. This game is a good work listen, except when the guys are like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." Ow! It looks a bit cleaner. Yeah, I'm gonna go compare it to the last time I played. Because it shouldn't get as like fuzzy pixelated when I sweep around, because the streaming rig that we're streaming on now can do better encoding. It's got a stronger processor. I'm gonna check on CPU temperature staying good too. No, we want to go around this. Even with the yelling, it reminds me of Larry from accounting. What card? So my gaming rig is a 2080 Ti, if that's what you're asking. My streaming rig, the video card doesn't really matter because I stream. I use the I use the CPU. I don't like NVENC. I don't think it looks as good. It's cold in my office and my CPU's at 33 Celsius. GPU is 42. Idle? You don't like the new NVENC? And even the newest NVENC, I'd have to check, Greg, because I haven't checked in a while. Last year when they made all those great updates to NVENC and I checked and compared, I still thought medium encoding on a CPU looked better. I still thought it looked better. It's idle at the moment. Yeah, that's not bad temps for idle. Right now, I'm streaming with medium encoding and my CPU is at a 68 Celsius, which is pretty good for how demanding streaming is. CPU is still superior. But the new NVENC is very nice with a lot less load, but if you can use CPU, use it. Yeah, if you have to use CPU like super fast or very fast or whatever it's called, you might want to check out NVENC. But when you have a really good streaming rig like I do and you can do medium encoding, it's going to look so clean in comparison. Like, I remember when I switched to medium, I had people saying all the time, they're like, your stream looks so much better than other people's streams. And that's probably why. Yeah, if you're on a one system as well, yeah, NVENC is good. Depending on the game you play, though, because some games are really demanding of the CPU or the GPU, so you got to figure that out and maybe switch depending on the game you're streaming, or you're going to get terrible frames in the game. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's somebody's camp at tier 5. Wow. Wait, change skin. Oh. You don't own this item. I didn't know you could buy skins for your campfire. It's weird seeing me in a spot other than the corner. Yeah. My camera looks good today. I don't know what it is. The lighting and everything looks really, really good. Alright, we're close to 3. Jiminy Christmas, he's loud. Alright, let's see. I got a lot of presents. I need one of the huts. Oh, that's one of the new ones with Convergence. Alright, I'm going to turn in all the presents. Alright, where's that put me? Wait, I don't understand. I didn't get any reputation. Do you not get I thought you got reputation from that. Or do you get reputation from picking up the presents? Yeah, I would want the mugs to say, to look cool and say Team Dark Roast, Team Light Roast or something, not just promote the coffee. Pick up the package next to him. Oh, right, the daily thing. Oh, there's 125. Okay, maybe that'll be maybe that'll get me there. No. We need 3,000 reputation, so we need 245. You get rep from picking up the presents or doing questline steps and collecting the trees in town. Oh, I could go to another town then. All right, we could go down to Everfall, and on our way to Everfall, we could try and pick up packages. Am I gonna drown? Yo, it's good, Takashi. Okay, we're getting good capture. You have to, like, pick a spot and watch it slowly travel and see if it jitters at all. We're good. Going along the CK shoreline up toward MB, shoot the floating presence, 25 rep per. Start near Deadsman's Cove, you can get a lot of floating ones. Alright, we got it. Gonna get a little leaf blow. Mobile typing still sucks. Apart from that, all good. I hear you. I hear you on that. We need to get ready to... We need to get to the road. I think it's the lighting. Good lighting makes a mild difference. Usually it's a little dark, I think, or you just have a motherly glow. I've gotten good at it not looking dark, because what I have to do, Greg, is I have to set like the aperture or something, and I have to make it not go up and down, so I press the button and I like lock it in. And sometimes if I do it too early in the morning, the lights haven't warmed up yet, and so it's too dark. So I've gotten better at knowing when to push that button. Happy holidays, Captain Toasty Buns. Thanks for everybody hanging out today. We're just working on the holiday event in New World, getting some presents, and we're going to be going to a town to grab the tree, trying to get to level 3, rank 3 reputation. Max rep, working on a second set of weapons for different gems, so I can tank or swap for DPS. I see some presents. Thanks everybody for being here. Make sure you smash the like button. Say something in chat if you're new. Introduce yourself. We always love meeting new people. We do have a company. We're on the North American East server, Eden. We're on Eden. That makes sense. It definitely looks good today. I've also gotten better with the manual focus because we can't use autofocus. I tried every setting in the book and it would still just grab the stupid disc plates. So I have to use manual focus, and I've gotten good at dialing it in to right where I sit so I look clear. That was a headache for a while. I've gotten better at it. I know like exactly what the chair should look like. There was a time where I was having to put a disc plate in the chair just so I could see something, so that I had like a frame of reference of like, okay, now it's really clear. Yo, Merry Christmas, Dan. Thank you for 6 months of membership. What's the plan for tomorrow? I don't know. I was going to take the day off, but things have changed, so you may get a From Friday. I don't know. I have been suddenly strongly motivated to work. Apparently displays are more important. It would just get confused because I'm moving and the disc plates are static. So I think it just struggled. It was like, oh, there's a face back there not moving, and it would grab the face. New merch idea, inflatable Lono. Use it to focus your camera. Put one of these in there. Yeah. Stopping to get some beverages on my way home. There you go, Matazbo. Hey, somebody ordered some coffee about 20 minutes ago. A Frickmas, a dark roast, and a light roast. Silver Subaru, thank you so much for doing the traffic light special, man. All 3 colors. Come on now. We got to get to level 3. You want to work tomorrow? There's a lot we can get done not live. Oh, this is my favorite music. I just love being in this game. There's something just so cozy and comfortable about it. It just feels like a, I don't know. Feels like a soft blanket, you know? It's just a nice, cozy game. You light roast people make me sick. It's my pleasure, sir. Thank you, Silver Super. I appreciate that, man. The coffee has been a giant silver lining this entire year, because without it, we would be in a very... We'd be in a very different situation. I almost didn't do it. It was scary. It was scary to venture out into something like that. Venture into the unknown. Yo, what's good, Mo? Just the sounds. Where are the presents? Oh. I was going to say, I thought I heard it. The light roast got me into it. Now I'm Frickmas for life. Well, I told Creature, I said, I think once the Frickmas is gone, a lot of people are gonna revert back to light roast, because I think a lot of people like Frickmas because it's a medium. And once we don't have a medium, you know what I mean? A soothing Christmas Eve experience. What's good, Jay Stubbles? I hope you're well. There's 150. I want to check my temps. Yeah, we're maintaining under 60. MSI Afterburner, baby. Lag detected. It didn't like me alt-tabbing. I'm sorry! I could really use some Azoth. You're in Everfall? Yo, what's good? What's good, Salty? Is there anything we can do together? I feel like running together would be a bad idea. Because we can't pick up the presents. Oh, this man. This man. Wait, where did it go? You won't pick up gifts? Well, now that you've given me this Azoth, I guess I could just fast travel around and get all the gifts to get a ton of reputation. That might be better than hoofing it everywhere. The Ice Cave quests are about the only thing in this game you can do as a group. Yeah, I can go to the towns first since you gave me Azoth, and then we can just run around together. I don't know. What happens after you get to level 3? Does he give you a quest? Now it wants me to talk to the Winter Wanderer. Look at the presents that look like a star up high in the air when you approach. They give you like 20 at once. I've been trying to watch for them. I don't see them all that often. There's a quest chain that requires you to reach up to level 3, I believe, and you have to venture into caves to fight Yeti monsters. You end up getting the Winter Warrior quest. Is that something you could do with people? Like other people? Is this EverQuest 2.0? I don't know how much in common this game has with EverQuest, but I find it to be a very enjoyable, playable MMO. I think it's probably the most accessible MMO on the market. You have to. Okay. I find it to be a very accessible MMO. They're level 60 Yetis. Oh, jeepers. We're still not 60. We are leveling up, though, by doing these quests for him. And the stuff he's selling is all level 30. Oh, but he's got stuff for the house. Oh, I like this stuff for the house. I think I might buy all of the decorative stuff for the house. Let's see how many of those we can make. How many we can convert. Where's the Yeti dude? You have to find on the map, you got to find these winter villages. This winter village is right next to this fast travel spot in Brightwood. Some of the Yeti fights are really hard. How many of these can we make? We can make 2. I believe they have set locations around with Gleamite. Flying presents. Alright. I'm gonna try and buy one of every one. Yeah, and then we'll be able to put them all in our house. Go to Serenity Sanctuary, defeat Sasa for the left rune, or Sessa for the left rune. Alright. Let's see where this is. Winter Warrior level 60. So it's over in Ebonscale. Yeah, I'm gonna need help. Ebonscale can be pretty brutal. Merry early Christmas. Thank you, Chopper. The vendor's growls or whatever are disturbing. He's like, yeah, it's a little weird. It sounds like it's in agonizing pain. It does. It does kind of sound like he's whimpering a little bit. It's like, are you all right, dude? Is somebody hurting you? All right, I'm gonna go to Eben Scale. If anybody else is around from the company. Little known fact, light roast isn't made from coffee beans. It's just really strong tea. Zubair spreading Rageous Roast propaganda. You're listening to Zubair on the air. This just in off the wire. Get Victor and Salty in here. We get on the premiere? Yeah, we're good. I scheduled it. I went through and scheduled it because I accepted the description basically that you had. I made one change. It said SNTR story. I changed it to the Say No to Rage story so that there's commonality between. Light roast doesn't dissolve in water. Dark roast is far superior. Try and stay standing all throughout the event. You too, sir, would be in agonizing pain. That's great. Travel cost to Eben for me is like 600. Oh, you're heading from Monarchs? Okay. All right. Okay, so you're coming from... Yeah, you're both coming from the south. Yeah, well, where I have to go is south. So I can meet you there. It's slightly south. Here, I'll give you guys where we're going. Oh, you already did. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can meet you there. Rather than coming all the way to the town. It'll cut some of our travel time down. New stream, new likes, guys. Make sure you're on live chat and make sure you're smashing the like button. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully you have a great and a Merry Christmas. Tomorrow's stream is still a giant question mark. I'm leaning towards doing a From Friday. You really just like the Azoth cost? Yeah, the Azoth cost I think becomes a pretty significant pain. This just in off the wire. President Roosevelt has issued a proclamation to the Japanese Empire this morning, telling Mr. Tojo to munch on his... Ouch. Great. Why are you making... Yay! Playing New World. We'll figure out what the plan is for tomorrow then, because that changes things. Ouch! Okay. No Frickmas stream? We just don't have a way to do it. We do not have a good way to do a Frickmas stream. We don't have a channel where it fits. Like SNTR Gaming has been doing very well as a channel because we're being consistent and we're being strict about what we do here. So ouch. Creature. Yeah, it gets better. Uh-huh. I'm gonna get walloped. A Serenity Goat. All right, we got to go around and not get murdered by these corruptions. Hmm. I hate Ebon Scale so much, and that's why. I think Ebon Scale is such a pretty area, and it is literally the worst area in the game. It's absolutely beautiful, and I hate being here. What just happened? Yeah, nonsense in the endgame is what just happened. Welcome to the endgame in New World, where leveling's incredibly slow, and everything in the areas you're meant to go to level are, way stronger than you. This is why I stopped playing, because I found the endgame to be incredibly mismanaged at many levels, and it made me not want to play. It's why I'm still only 59. Hercules, that's what the Frickmas special was. The Merry Frickmas special was literally me having drinks and reading Christmas books. I know it's frustrating, but it was kind of hilarious. Yeah, it was hilarious the first 3 times it happened, too. Like, you weren't here maybe the other weeks it happened. Like, I hate Ebon Scale. Like, I legitimately stopped playing because, like, I just couldn't enjoy the going to Ebon Scale to level and just dying a lot. Like, it wasn't fun. It's unfortunate too because I think Ebon Scale is like the prettiest. It's like the prettiest place in the game. I think graphically, like, it really shows off just how gorgeous the game is. Like, for an MMO, I think Ebon Scale is like their best foot forward. Like, I think it's gorgeous. You missed it? Yeah, we did the Merry Frickmas special in the past. We haven't done it. We didn't even do it last year. I'm level 60 with 520-something expertise, and I'm still getting 2-tapped in Ebon Scale. Yeah. I just think their scaling is pretty poor in some of these later areas. I don't think it's done very well. Like, there's so much traversal in the game, and traversal in Ebon Scale, and there was another place where I felt very similar. Traversal is just an absolute nightmare. It's like just traveling to get to a place is just so frustrating. Mama, are you still out there? I am without a napkin. I'll have to eat very cleanly and neatly. 24-hour fireplace stream. That's what we did last year. We did a fireplace stream all day so people could just come and hang out. And then we just deleted it after the fact. Yo, what's good, Solid Snake? Using a Void Gauntlet or a Rapier, they deal with mobs very nicely. No from Friday tomorrow? I haven't made up my mind yet. Oh, are you... Come on. Whatever. I'm getting this present. Getting this present, bro. You can make a camp just outside. Yeah, we might want to do that. There's a bison. Leaf blow. These corruption areas are bumming me out. Let's hit the 100 likes, y'all. Let's do it. Wait, there's one. I see a fog wall, and in my experience, that means we're in the right place. Victor's almost here. Oh boy. Can you just not do the stun lock BS, please? We should probably wait for Victor. He's close. Alright, we gotta do the next one now. And it is not close. Oh, my lands! Dude, we are going to have to Azoth that. There is no way. There is no way we're hoofing that. You're going to have to try to get your Azoth cost down, bro. There's no way we're hoofing all the way up there. If you guys are just tuning in, we're working on the winter event in New World. If you hoof it, you get presents along the way. I don't know, bro. Like, that is a journey. I don't know about that. What do you think, chat? Hoof it? Hoof it, you need the XP. We're not going to get much. We're going to get XP from completing the mission, though, not picking presents up. You get almost nothing from the presents. We're gonna. I think we should fast travel. If you don't kill, if you don't path kill. Even if you path kill, you don't get much XP from the enemies. World enemies give such little XP. Because you could just so effectively farm them. Like, they can't give you good XP because you could just farm them because they respawn. So, oh, golly. They haven't done the update yet where you don't get charged Azoth for distance. Ugh. It's good R squared. So you can see right above my camera box, the distance cost is 215. So they're getting rid of that in an update. To where you will only be charged for base cost plus encumbrance. Yeah, we're hoofing it. We're hoofing it, boys. Buy Azoth, it's cheap. How much to get the Ram's Respite in Morningsdale? Let's just hoof it. Let's hoof it. If you're just tuning in, we're doing the New World Winter event gameplay for you. We're working on the Winter Warrior quest line. You think Azoth should be an afterthought? I think it's an overrealized pain point late in the game. I don't think they should remove it, but yeah, like you're saying. It should be more of an afterthought, like not it shouldn't be, you know, oh, I'm late in the game now and you're ping-ponging me all over the map, and I'd like to fast travel a little bit. I can't wait to get out of Ebonscale. It's like everybody has a musket. It's like the alligators. I'm surprised the alligators don't have frickin' muskets. Your Chrome is crashing when you do a search? I don't know why that would be happening. Welcome to Ebonscale Reach, known to some people as the shooting gallery. We'll turn you into Swiss cheese before you leave. Yeah, the game's being laggy. Those presents didn't show up on the radar until I was like literally touching the box. The problem is you can't get Azoth reliably unless you're purposeful about it. I think the devs envisioned only one way, strict at that. Most players would engage with endgame and New World. Yeah, I do think that's one of the things they've talked about, is that they've acknowledged that their endgame is a little narrow. And, you know, I think they're working to change it. If the alligators have muskets in the next update, I'm going to be so mad at you. Yeah, in the next update, they'll be like, the raiders in Ebonscale have decided to train the alligators on how to use load and fire muskets. So enjoy getting shot at more as you run through Ebonscale. If they do that, that's not my fault. It's 100% on them. Portals give Azoth, level 35 gives you 20, and they take 2 minutes. Right, but that's not a part of you. Like, so basically, this is how I would critique it. When you are in an endgame content loop, and that endgame content loop does not feed you a healthy amount or an organically regular amount of what you need to do base level things like fast travel, I would say you have created a dissonant content loop. Well, if I have to leave the endgame content loop for, like, let's say the optimal and most efficient way is to go do level 35 portals, that's incredibly dissonant. So you've choked the currency so much in the endgame content loop that I leave the endgame content loop and go down to early or mid-game locations in order to get Azoth more efficiently. I don't think that is ideal. If you hit level 60 portals, it gives you chest, gypsum, and Azoth. Right, and the turnover of Azoth there is quite a bit slower, right? It's not that you can't get Azoth in the late game, it's that there are lots of late game activities that simply don't feed you any. And that's when the dissonance comes from, I think. So it's not that there aren't sources of it, it's that there's very limited sources of it, and if you deviate from those activities, you end up running out very quickly. I don't know what's going on. How much faster do you run on the road? So they started to pull ahead a little bit there. Not much. No, yeah, it's not much faster. I mean, it's faster, but not by much. It's definitely just a margin. It's just a margin of speed. I got some insane dude with deer antlers running behind me. Getting in my camera shot. Clear corruption, farm mats, make keys, run dungeons, one path endgame loop. And let's be clear, Takashi. That's a good endgame loop, but that's it. It's not that the endgame loop is bad. It's that it's good, but it's the only one. And I'm the only one, right? It's the only one. It's 10% faster. It just doesn't feel 10% to me, but. So I'm not critiquing the endgame content loop as if it's in and of itself inherently bad. I'm saying you need to have some of the other, late game activities equipping you with the ability to, get Azoth more regular or fast travel or whatever. I think removing the Azoth distance fee is going to help. I actually think it's going to help significantly. Oh, that poor rabbit. Wait, can we get through here? Oh, we might not want to do this. Oh, no, we can do this. Let's keep our eyes open for fast travel portals, though, that's for sure. These areas are so cool. I was thinking of going along the underside of it. Just gonna leave the rabbit like roadkill. Well, whoever killed him can skin him. Wait, is that... What's this? Time to start beelining, boys. Forget all this road crap. It's a soul shard mine. Skin rabbits, they sometimes drop like 100 gold. Nah, I'm good. I do wish for future events they would give you an event page so you could track your reputation. You have to like literally go and talk to the NPC to see where your event reputation is. It would be nice to have like kind of like a battle pass. You know, you could go check your progress. I get riled up when people tell me how I should engage with the game when that's not what I'm arguing about. I know what the game wants me to do. Right, you're intelligent enough to deduce, like, the pathways they've built for you, and you're just like, nah, I'd rather not. It's totally understandable. Wait, did we just unlock... Is this like a city? I can fast travel here now. Oh, because it has that. I can hear the present. You found the event difficult to track, but the game running bad is more serious. Have you looked at any of the guides about what to do, Hilly? I saw people saying that they updated their drivers and they updated their motherboard's BIOS, and that fixed a lot of their issues. I saw people saying they turned off hyper-threading and that fixed their issues. I don't know. Which issue was he having? I'm pretty sure he was having, like... It was like stuttering and running poorly. Where is it? What the world? Oh, it's in the wall. Awesome. Oh, I see another one. Oh, this is the wrong direction, though. And another one. Yo, it's good, Melrose Mike. I'm so bad about this. Like, I can't not pick them up. Like, once they're on my radar, I have to get them. been a long time since I've heard of somebody updating their BIOS and it solving problems. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it would solve problems in a game like this. I truly don't. That seems a little out of step with what commonly fixes problems in games. But this game is just very, very, it's tough. I think it's a tough game to, I think it's a tough game for systems to run. Which is one of the reasons some of these problems arise. It's addictively distracting. Yeah, it is. Alright, so where is... Oh, we should be taking a right in the road up here. Because we need to start heading north. Yeah. Had a few tech YouTubers talk about how poorly coded the game is. Yeah, I think it's got a lot of, I think it's unfortunately got some junk in it. Got some junk code in it. What was the game I was playing that suddenly had a memory leak? What game was that? Was that... What game were we playing recently where that happened? I had to reboot the game and it went away. I think I even tweeted about it. The Dark Souls spirit holds strong. Yes. It was a console game, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Lost Ark. I even sent out a tweet. Hang on, this is gonna drive me crazy. SNTR presents memory leak. Oh, Outriders. The recent Outriders update has definitely added a memory leak to the Xbox version. Playing on the Xbox Series X, and after about 2 hours, I had to restart the game due to massive frame stutters and frame drops. Thank you, D-Dizzle. Yeah, that was literally going to drive me crazy. I was like, what the frick game are we playing? I remembered it being just like blatantly obvious that like something was wrong. I was like, we went into an area and it looked and performed just terribly. Holy golly. The world's the only game in recent history to crash my rig. Yeah. Personally, don't want to play New World due to how loud my PC fans go. Never happens with other games. I have my MSI Afterburner software set to a pretty reasonable like setting, and man, it keeps. I don't know. Maybe my rig's just built in a way that it allows for really good heat exhaust. Because my rig stays very cool playing this game at pretty high settings. I do cap frames, though, which I think plays a pretty big role. Dan says, boyfriend dungeon. No, it wasn't that game. They got nominated for a game award, didn't they? Where's the present? Must be inside. How? Man, we are really hoofing it. You're very new to keyboard mouse play. I've made some adjustments. Nothing major though. I think one of the things I like is I have a wireless G502 and I bind all the attacks to it. A different kind of leak. Oh my gosh, Dan. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Level 61 Dryad Prowler. This is quite the journey. My presents for days, my dream Christmas. That's right. Well, we'll at least get a fast travel point up here doing this. There was a time when it looked like you were squatted and running. In this game? I don't think they've changed anything in the animations. Man, this is a good looking part of the game too. Their use of color in this game is just very, very well done. You following the map? We're going to a specific location. You can see the blue on my radar. Oh, no. We took a wrong turn. These there's more races in D2 than this. What do you mean more races? There are tons of enemy types in this game. Pointing out how other games do the same thing, if not worse, is not a particularly good argument. Sure, I don't think it's a very good argument either, but I actually think this game does a perfectly fine job with enemy diversity. The animal diversity and the enemy diversity, I think, in this game is totally fine. Yo, thank you so much, Feed. I hope you have a good Christmas as well. This was quite the journey. Yeah, they added the Varangians. But even before that, I feel like there's plenty of enemy diversity in this. I don't get where that criticism comes from in this game. I just don't. The biome diversity, the enemy and animal diversity, I think in this game is perfectly fine. I think it's perfectly fine. Oh, you bully this freaking wolf. Get out of here. Got him. Took a minute. That was good, though. That was good. We played that well. It's a shame that the chests in these places are always so, like, nothing. They're dropping star metal ore. Okay, the next one. Yep. Our company last minute canceled bonuses. We did 10 times our profit this year. Sounds about right. That sounds about right. We've made so much more money this year thanks to all your hard work. We're going to reward you by giving you the opportunity to give the company more money. By not giving you a bonus, we can pad our margins, make our board members and stockholders happy, and receive larger bonuses ourselves. Merry Christmas. Send in Cousin Eddie. If I had a rubber hose. Here's a gift card to Five Guys. Recruitment costs? That's funny. If you're just tuning in, we're checking out the new World Winter event gameplay. Thanks for joining us. If you've never been here before, feel free to hit subscribe. Introduce yourself in chat. There's something up here. Is it just a present? I'm gonna be honest, when wolves chase you and pester you like that, I take an unhealthy amount of joy from their whimpers as you're belting them to death. It's not healthy, chat. It's not. I work at Toyota Manufacturing, and they gave 2 bonuses this year, even in the hard times. We haven't been running a lot of cars due to the part shortage. That's tough, man. It feels like killing the stupid dogs or wolves in Dark Souls. I take extreme enjoyment. Yeah. The dogs in Sekiro aren't that bad, but the dogs in Dark Souls, they're irritating. Oh golly, is this 62s? Jiminy Christmas. This is bad. We're going to hit that 10K sub goal. I really want to hit it before the new year, but my concern is next week's going to be pretty slow. There won't be much going on. There won't be much news, so it'll be really hard to draw in new folks. Yo, this place looks sick, though. Look at this mountain. Oh, the scope and the scale here is dope. This game, man. This game is so good. The setting and the graphics in this game are one of its strong suits. I negotiated a $300,000 purchase yesterday for glass machinery, and all I got is this crappy company branded hoodie. Good job. Good job. More than $250,000 in the sale, and here's a hoodie. Holy moly, look at that thing. A War Rift stag? There's not enough diversity in this game. Oh, wait, there's a demon-infested deer with hellspawn crawling out of its face. There's just not enough diversity, though, man. You obviously just didn't care for the company enough. Just work hard and pull yourself out of your bootstraps. Stay loyal. Be a great sitcom. Oh, Boomer. Every episode would end the same way. I'm having a really hard time paying off my college debt, working 2 jobs for barely above minimum wage. Just pull yourself up by your bootstraps and work harder. Oh, Boomer. Do 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 do. Then that's the end of the episode. Oh, Boomer. This fight is very hard. Okay. I mean, if I hang back, I'm pretty good at healing. I can keep you guys alive. We can we got a campsite here. Holy what? He's retreating like a... whatever. Boomer has a dog named Avocado Toast that gets blamed for everything. Holy... jeez! I worked hard and paid my way through college. How much was your tuition? $1,000 a semester. Got a guy coming. That avalanche could have been so bad. Oh, this is bad. Drew aggro. I can't. Alright, big guy's down. Oh, another big guy. Okay. Now, these guys are tanky. Oh boy. We should do a Frictivus tomorrow and air our grievances. We are not even close to being done yet, it seems. Oh! I am so exceptionally sorry. I just got stun locked. Yeah, I just got so stun locked. It is so hard. There's just too many enemies. We need to make our own fire because this guy could get rid of his. We might want to make our own fire. Will the fight be reset now? No, he's still out. He's still out. Do we risk him despawning? Oh, golly! Oh, we got a big group now. We got a big group now. We should be able to do this. Oh! Got him. Oh! Oh, there's a chest back there. Elite supply chest. I'm getting out of here. Whew, that was good. That was good. Those guys came and made all the difference. It made a nice big difference there. Yeah, let's try and go to this. Let's try and go to this outpost so that we can fast travel. Not much of a point doing elite chest sub 60. Yeah, well, I was, you know, working on the quest. This is, I think this has been fun. This is a challenging event, but it's been a fun event. As long as people are around, that's the big, that's just the big catch, right? The big snag for so much of the content in this game. It's like if people are around, it makes a massive, massive difference. Like, I don't know if we would have been able to do that. We probably would have been able to do that fight, but it would have taken a long time if those dudes hadn't shown up. Yeah, we can use this, and we can fast travel to down there. Also massive. D's. Shut up, Zubair. Just before the server merge, a huge exodus from my company as well as the server. Not a lot of folks around. My group beat it fairly easily with 3. Really just need a good tank that holds aggro. Then DPS is easy. Well, I didn't realize when I placed that rune that we were going to get, like, surrounded. That was the other problem, is you start to get stun locked and stuck and you can't do anything. Like, your guy is literally just getting bounced around. When you can leave the room and kind of draw them out one by one, it's very manageable. I think putting it on, I think putting your weapons away should make you faster too. Where to? I'm fast traveling down to this, like, right below one of the winter villages, because I have to turn the quest in to him. He's like 200 meters from here. I fast traveled right to at the top of Weaver's Fen. Everyone knows you run faster with a knife out. This ain't CS:GO, mate. Oh, wait, Everybody loves a bountiful gift sack. Okay, so was that it? Is that the end? Is that the final part of the mission? Yes? Okay. Well, then... Oh, purple's gotten kind of whooped on. I didn't know. I didn't even realize until just now. Orange is taking over big time. Invasion. We're going here and here. And here and here. Thankfully, nothing at Weaver's Fen. We've got an hour to kill, so we could do we could go down here to Weaver's and just do faction. I could do my 3 factions. Try and get us a little bit. Wait, can you fast travel from here? Yeah, you can. I'm just gonna hoof it. It's not worth it. I do my 3 factions in Weavers. It'll be a little less XP, but I hate doing stuff in Ebon Scale. It's like my favorite place for the art and the foliage and stuff, but it's just like the most annoying place in the world to do anything. That was the last one. Look at the top tier holiday regent loot. I saved all coins and converted and got premium coins. Yeah, I'm just buying the decorative things for my house. I don't think I care about the weapons and stuff. Although the weapons do look really, really cool. Is the torso piece in the store now? I'm at work yesterday and the gloves. Was the gloves and the torsos in there now? In the store? Hang on. Ow! Hang on. Do you think it's okay Smoke weed if you're healthy, i.e. eat well, exercise regularly, drink lots of water. I don't necessarily think that's how you would frame it. It's not as if you eat healthy and drink lots of water, that's going to do anything about regularly inhaling smoke. You would probably want to look at the health risks of the activity, not like, you know what I mean? Not like living a healthy lifestyle is going to mitigate the risks that come along with smoking it. You know what I'm saying? You'd have to do your own research and determine whether or not the risks were worth the pleasure or whatever. There's other ways to get THC in your system that are probably not as bad for you as smoking. Like, there are legal, in the right states, there are legal ways to get THC in your system without having to inhale smoke. I'm fairly certain that fairly certain that regular cigar and pipe and weed smoking is still putting you at risk for mouth cancer. So you'd want to do that research first and then decide whether or not you felt personally that, the health risks were, Aaron smokes a cigar a day. Right, like, there are risks of mouth cancer doing that, and you with the knowledge of that are saying, I enjoyed enough to not care, to maybe not care, but to not stop. And their tree... Where's their tree? Wait, where's their... Oh, there it is. Mouth cancer, that explains why Xbox Live Party was so toxic. Oh, golly. 2 cigars or less a day. The increase in cancers in general is less than 1% per the CDC. I don't sweat it. Yeah, you might have to, I don't know, have a heavier amount. I don't know. In general, people that smoke weed, I think, smoke it more often and in larger quantities than cigar. Cigars are slower. They tend to be expensive if you get the nice ones.
The specimens you gathered are helping me learn a great deal about the fen.
Oh, let's make sure there's no town board stuff. Not the same effect, though. What is this? Nothing. What's the closest one? We can do 132. Edibles are just better, longer lasting effect, and you don't have to inhale smoke. Yeah. Edibles are probably one of the most healthiest ways. Yeah. I mean, you have to decide for yourself. You also, should... I would obviously very strongly recommend only doing it if it is legal. Like, if you're doing something that is illegal, you're taking, I think, a very great risk for for the entirety of your life or anybody attached to you. You know. We'd helped your lung capacity, probably because of deep draws, like deep draws to expand them, I would think. $10 milligram eddies do it. So for me, I eat 100 a day, and it don't affect you. Jeepers. I'm in Kentucky, so I don't know if any of it's legal here. I don't think it is. It'll take. We're one of the states that'll probably take a lot longer to get it. A lot of more old-fashioned. More old-fashioned folks here in Kentucky. Like, Louisville's quite progressive as a city, but the state of Kentucky is not. You got your wife Animal Crossing for Christmas? What have you done? Sounds like you bought yourself a lot of free time. Is there one upstairs? No. Ow! I don't think I got credit for that one. That was weird. These little towns, when you like have to get when you have to get the treasure chests, they're horrible. Because it's so hard to remember where you've been. Like, it all looks the same. Okay, and 3. Alcohol's A-okay. A little weed and they'll get you in prison, son. Well, the history of alcohol in America is extremely interesting if you study it, because, you know, Prohibition was actually largely driven by both the, you know, sort of the hyper, you know, sort of the hyper conservatives, but at the same time, it was also driven by politicians who knew they could make a killing off the bootlegging. So there were politicians that were all about it. They're like, yeah, dude, make it illegal. And then we'll make a just stupid amount of money, you know, off the bootlegging. And so then the legalization of it, obviously, is something that they make a ton of money off of. And so that's the thing, is that legalize it and you stand to make a ton of money off of it, which is why it's happening. That's the best way to motivate the government to do something. In an hour. Ow. Huh? Okay. I think one of my least favorite things that they do in this game is the dadgum stun lock from stupid trash ads while I'm trying to do a fight that doesn't concern them. I don't understand. It says hunt odious bellum. I'm assuming that wasn't him. Who's odious bellum? Is it an alligator? Oh, it's this idiot. I wasn't even paying attention. Huh. Sunlock is a mechanic they put in so you have time to contemplate uninstalling. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I like that. I like that. That was well done. So many mini bosses in the same spot. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind the combat in this game, but I don't like the open world combat because it so often leads to, like, you're trying to fight this one guy and the ads just will not leave you alone. Like, they either kite into the area or they spawn and they just stun lock the crap out of you. It's like, dude, quit. I didn't switch to Void Gauntlet. No, I used the Void Gauntlet that one day on the private test server, where they let you, like, have a character all the way max level up and, you know, mess around with everything. That wasn't my character. That was the private test server. Or I'm sorry, the private test realm. Oh, that's right. Salty gave me one. Yeah, once I hit 60, I have one I can use. Because Salty, I think Salty was the one that gave me that. Yeah, stun locks when you're solo are absolutely infuriating. I tried to do that little Simon mission last night, and I freaking got so aggravated. I couldn't do anything. I could not do anything. Like, my character literally just got smacked around to the point that, like, you're not even able to do any of your healing. You're just getting bounced around. It's so frustrating. It's got to be really frustrating on a server that goes dead, because then you're going into areas and there's just nobody to help. Have you tried playing Super People? I've never even heard of Super People. Yo, it's good, Foggy. Oh, do presents count as chests? That'd be so great. No. Gifting high-level items. Where's your sense of accomplishment? You got your sense of accomplishment right here. I can't stand these, dude. Find 7 chests and you literally have a house without a chest in it. Like, frick you. They've got to scale. They've got to scale the chest finders down to 3 every time. Just 3. There's just no need for this. Like, find 7. Half the buildings have, you know, 0 to 1. The average 0.5 chests per building. Yo, Foggy, thanks for becoming a member. Enjoy the dope badge and emotes. You're dope and deserve dope stuff. Okay, we came in there. Oh, everything ends up looking the same, so it's so hard to know. It's probably best to fan out and ignore the buildings if we can, because at least here you can see them from far away. Okay, this area is at least not that bad. When it's an area that it's like, it's all buildings, it's just awful. Yo, Eternal Darkness doing a tier 2 membership. Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for coming back in and getting your blue badge. Is this going to be too far away up here? What's good, Darth Nihilus? Okay, I think we'll be able to get them in here. There we go. I think I'm gonna fast travel. Aptitude chests are the best. Dadgum. I see nothing but orange. Yo, it's good, Smashville. Oh, I hate how I can't keep track of what I've purchased. I have to come in here. Okay. Okay. Why does that say heavy chest wear if it's legs? This is where I wish there was transmog in the game. Because I would love to just take what I just found and just make myself look like that. Or that. It'd be dope. Even this, even that looks nice. Even just nice metal. I really wish there was transmog in this. I would actually spend money for it. Why isn't it letting me do... Oh. Okay. Yeah, I already got the bountiful sack next to him. I've had some Christmas cheer now, and Lono, I love you. Oh golly. Hilly's drinking. I love you too, bro. This guy.
The specimens you gathered are helping me learn a great deal about the fen.
Reputation maximum.
The specimens specimens you gathered are helping me learn a great deal about the
Oh, we might town board just... We should just town board to 60. There's nothing here, though. So many side quests that we could be doing. Look, it's just... We're covered. The map is just covered in side quests. We could do a quest line in Reekwater. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. We could also check the town board there, maybe. I've never been to Reekwater. I'll have to hoof it. That's probably a good idea anyway, since I've never been there. Half 7. Yeah. It's a good time for Hilly to start throwing them back. We could have done our evening stream with Hilly tonight, but yeah, again, I've had a lot of my options taken from me. Oh, hey, I've not done this yet. There's Gleamite all over the place here. I've not seen Gleamite before. Is there a way to know where it is? Like, was there something over here? Or did we just... This is just what happens. You can just stumble upon it. Looks like you have to just use your eyeballs, look for the glow. Wife got you some Brewdog? There you go. They come out of the sky? It's actually a cool animation. I've not seen it, not once. I mean, right there it must have happened, obviously. They spawn at night in predetermined locations, so no compass markers and it's not random. Okay. If they're not there, someone's picked them up. Okay. It'd be great if they had the ability to do instance stuff like that, so that you wouldn't constantly feel like this frustration of everybody taking everything. You had one in Eden Grove all to yourself last night? That'd be nice. I'm trying to grab as many presents and stuff as I can find, just to, because I want to get all the decorative things for my house. I don't really care about anything else. Except, like I said, some of the weapons and armor are definitely cool though, but they need a transmog system. Finally got a next-gen box, one on the S, 2 terabyte external, paid only $250. That's not bad at all. Yo, it's good, Ross. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Got to get back in your sweet spot. Which game has the best winter event? Random, but you aren't showing up for me anymore on my YouTube front page. Yeah, did you already click on the live stream and then leave? That happened to Ashen today. He clicked on the stream and then left, and then when he came back, he said I wasn't there. I think they do that because they consider that you've already watched the video. Oh, you haven't? That might be affecting viewership today. I know they've been messing around with stuff. The other day, we had like a really just cracking day. It was amazing. Chat was popping. We had, you know, really, really great numbers. And we looked in the numbers on the back end, and they didn't look right. I think YouTube's messing with stuff in anticipation of the updates in January. So it might be messing with something. This morning seemed fine, but we did have at least one person say that. But it seemed like they had clicked on the video. I think it was Ash, and he clicked on the video, and then he came back later, and I wasn't at the top. Live stream usually drops from front page after a certain amount of time. Yeah, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I think there is a window of time where they bump it. I actually think that's true. I think it's like an hour and 45 or an hour and a half. We've noticed that as soon as we get past the 2 hour mark, we tend to notice that's when things slow down, and I think that's one of the reasons why. It's why we started shortening streams to 3 hours, because 4, 5, and 6 hour streams, the second half of the stream is just death because there's nobody's seeing it, nobody's coming in. Sounds counterproductive to Discovery. They have really, really good things in the pipeline and really good ideas for Discovery that are getting implemented next year. So right now, we're doing really, really well, even in the midst of like live streams not getting great placement on the website. We're actually doing very well. We're one of the better performing English speaking live streams on YouTube. Like if you look at our average viewership compared to Subbase, we are absolute rock stars compared to virtually everybody else that live streams on the platform. So we should be in an amazing spot once they start rolling out Discovery. So
it always get a question. Well, it's no sin. Perhaps you'd assist me.
58 quests. That's pretty good. We're just having to be really patient. Ever since the week before Thanksgiving.
You must learn the final lesson.
We've noticed this channel getting treated like amazingly. And so I'm not going to complain if all of a sudden we're having some of the weird things happen that that have happened in the past, like not showing up on somebody's page or something. That's happened a bunch. It's just YouTube being YouTube. This channel's been just absolutely just cruising since, in a good way. In a good way, it's been doing very well since about the week before Thanksgiving. We're anticipating things to slow down a little bit for us next week, though, because unfortunately, until we get into January, a lot of the companies are going to go quiet. There's just not going to be much to talk about. Like, the news is going to be pretty dry. So, we'll have to get creative.
What have the lost shield most lost? They lack purpose.
Okay. We should probably see if there's town board. Of course not. Who are these people that don't do anything with the town boards? Like, it's so freaking aggravating. It's like you orange douchers took over the whole dadgum map and you don't have any town board stuff going on. Like, frick you. Since the last Elden Ring reveal, it's been nuts. Being able to just cover Elden Ring even when nothing's really going on has just been so cool to see the turnout. Like, I can't believe it. It's been awesome. I was going to consider grabbing the purple guy's quest since we're going out. Like, a lot of them will probably be in the same area. Yep. Except for these two down here. Okay. The controlling faction doesn't want to upgrade the station, so no town board missions in Reek. I hate that that's a thing. That should not be a thing. Yeah, we don't want to upgrade anything, so we're not going to do anything. So you go to that town and there's nothing there to do. That's stupid. That's really counterproductive. Since Halo, our Friday nights doubled. Our Friday nights have actually more than doubled, Hilly. I would say they've tripled. Because for a while there, we weren't getting very good pull on Friday nights. We just weren't. I got to send you a DM, too, about some stuff we want to try and do, and I need to loop you into the conversation, Hilly. All right, we got 23 minutes. This is going to be tough. I'll have to stop picking up packages. Oh gosh, these guys are all 60. This is bad. Collect ancient stone tablet. Take rubbing from the ancient plague. Take a rubbing from the ancient plaque. This is awful. Yeah, I'm gonna get stun locked and killed. Mayhem just going crazy. Yeah, I'm just getting stun locked. I can't do anything. Yeah, I just hate this part of the game. I just absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate this part of the game. It's like you have to go into areas that are remotely in your level to level, and you just get stun locked. It's just not fun. I freaking hate it. I'm just so tuned out. I'm so tuned out with this part of the game. I just think it's so freaking lame and unfun. Thank you, Victor. Merry Christmas, Lono. Looking forward to all the great things coming your way. I appreciate that, Victor. It's just the progression in this game just sucks just giant bowling-sized balls. Like, it just isn't fun. It's like ever since I got to 55, I've not wanted to play. It just isn't fun. Go do missions in an area that I'm 59 and this area is 58 to 60, and I go to an area and there's 60 enemies everywhere and I just get stun locked and die. Like, it's just stupid. You're under Reek, that's user error. No, buddy, I'm 59. I should be able to go into an area that's 60 and not have that experience. Homie, I went into an area just last night in Reaver's Fen where everything was a 35 and the same dadgum thing happened. I just get mobbed, stun locked, and die. It has nothing to do with user error. The leveling in this game is trash when you're by yourself because you either go to significantly lower level areas and get like less XP, or you go to higher level areas and then it's really, really hard. It's just stupid. The leveling in this game sucks. It sucks since week 1. I've not changed my tune on leveling for 3 months. It's garbage. They slow everything down, and then you have to go into areas where the enemy saturation is so bad, you need a tank to take all the aggro, or you're going to get stun locked. So frustrating. It's why I was focusing on the winter event. Look at that guy. He's just Bison just hanging out. That's why I was just focusing on the winter event. Like, the gameplay loop at the end just blows. It's not fun. That's why they're losing players hand over fist. The player base numbers dropped because as soon as you get past 55, the end game is just very unappealing. It isn't fun. You can't rock. You can't just rock as a solo player. You always have to run as a group. You always need a tank, or you're going to have this experience. You're going to go into areas and you're just going to get stun locked. It's stupid. And the leveling is so god-awful that, like, you feel dumb. You're like, well, I guess I have to go to an area that's 20 levels beneath me. And then you do that, and then you make no progress. You almost had those guys, but I got knocked off the ledge. Yeah, there's two. They physics you way too much in the late game. They physics you way too much. I feel like a freaking ping pong ball half the time. You need gear? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that my gear is amazing. I'm a 59 wearing mostly 53 and 55 stuff. I know that. I'm not saying that I have amazing gear and my weapons are 54. It's just, this was my experience in a level 35 area, in a level 50 area, and a level 60 area. It just doesn't matter. You go into the area, there's so many enemies that, like, you're like, well, I guess I'll try and run past them all, and then you just end up getting stun locked. With 3, we should be able to do it. Vic can tank them all. I mean, we can try. We can try. I just immediately lose interest. Like, I just lose interest. I get irritated. I'm like, I don't want to play. Like, if I'm not having fun and I'm not progressing, that's when I stop playing a video game. And that's why they barely have 100,000 player peaks now, because so many people are where I've gotten to where I am, and they just feel like it's just a giant act of frustration. Like, I really, really like this game. I love the mid-lane content in this game is excellent. Collect the ancient stone tablet. I don't even know what ouch. I don't even know what that is. I gotta turn the game sound down. It's giving me a freaking headache. Not sure what they can do to bring back people. You have to make the endgame loop not suck. Like, you have to. They're going to have to reinvent so much of what makes the endgame feel bad. Like, I shouldn't have to min-max to go run quests. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going into a dungeon. I'm not doing an elite farm. I'm trying to run a quest that said it was suggested for 58. The quest was suggested for 58, 59, and 60. I'm 59. All of that should be well within my reach. Holy frick. The ranged enemies, dude, they just absolutely wreck you. Life staff leveled up. I literally can't cast the damn spell because I'm getting stun locked. I literally tried casting the spell 4 times and couldn't do it. Every time I was mid-animation. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get me. They're just going to keep stun locking you. And you guys are both about to die. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done for the day. We have a video we got to premiere over on Presents, and I'm not just going to sit here and get grumpy at BS. So irritating. They just dial in cliches. It's just so frustrating. They just dial in cliches. We're going to oversaturate an area with enemies that both hit from afar and hit near, and you're not going to be able to do anything. You're just going to get stun locked. Literally, like, 8 points of damage. You got guys up above shooting, guys on the bottom shooting, the stupid guys that teleport next to you and whip you, and you can't do anything. You can't do anything. It's like you've not created an interesting encounter when the player literally can't do anything. Like, no one's impressed. No one's impressed. Like, I could make a video game where I do the same thing. What's going to happen? You're going to walk in a room and 8 people are going to slap you at an interval where you can't move and then you die. Isn't that fun? Well, no, it doesn't sound like I can't do anything. Like, that's what that is. That's garbage design. Like, you've designed a garbage encounter. There's too many enemies, too many points of contact, too many vantage points. Aggro links are too far reaching, so we just get stun locked. I was like, I go in to try to heal my friends, and I can't even freaking do it because you just stun lock me. So you can't do anything. I can't cast a healing spell. I can't drink potions. So I'm just a punching dummy. Okay, I guess I'll never come back here. Or I'll go over level and come back later. It's just stupid. It's just thoughtless stupidity. It's so irritating that they got so much right in this game and the end game just sucks wind. It's awful. My enjoyment of this game has just plummeted ever since I got into the mid-50s. I haven't enjoyed it. It hasn't been fun. I shouldn't have to min-max to go run 58 level missions. Like, I shouldn't have to do that. I'm not going into dungeons. I'm not going on an elite farm. I'm not doing things like that. I should just be able to go run these missions and have a reasonable amount of, like, difficulty and not get stun locked. No, I don't want to do it cheaply. I don't want to respec my character. I don't want to go read some stupid frickin' wiki. I want an endgame that doesn't suck balls. That's what I want. I don't want to have to do, like... I don't want to have to do all of that. Well, go do this, go get a hatchet, go blah, blah, go blah, 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 min-max, grab this, buy this. No, they're just freaking quests. It shouldn't be this hard at 59 to just go run quests. So you drive me back to 3 faction missions a day, and then I'll do the town board. If I can find a damn town where the town board has town missions. It's like every town board is the same stupid BS. Welcome to the town. We're not doing anything. Okay. Beer money for Crimbo. Thank you, Hilly. Quests in Reekwater are really tough without a party. I mean, I went into the what's-its place. Thank you, Abe, for 10 months. I went into Reavers and grabbed a 35 faction quest. And the same stupid thing happened. I went to an area and a bunch of 35 level enemies just smacked the snot out of me. I couldn't do anything. My character was literally bouncing in the air. They were hitting me so much that my character's feet couldn't even touch the ground. It was so dumb. Your argument doesn't hold up because what you're saying is you simply don't want to learn the game perks, gathering, crafting. You just want to walk outside, strike mobs with a hammer. No, you are a fanboy who can't listen to criticism without getting your butt hurt. I didn't say that. So now you're falsely summarizing my argument, which is irritating. Either listen to what I'm saying and interact with it or shut the frick up and leave. I never said that. I didn't say I want to walk outside and strike mobs with a hammer. I didn't say that. I said, as soon as I hit level 55, I felt like I was given the choice of either going back to extremely low-level areas, because the higher-level areas were incredibly tough to level, because you had to have a group with you. Everything was significantly stronger than you. So you'd go back down to the lower-level areas and get a diminished return of XP, because the higher-level areas like Ebonscale and wherever the frick we are now, it's super frustrating. Telling you what you're doing is possible. I've never played an RPG where you have to min-max to run the dadgum quests and side quests. I've never played an RPG like that. I'm not going on an elite farm, or I'm not going into an elite area. I'm not even going into an expedition. I'm grabbing quests to level my character. And I'm apparently supposed to go replace all my gear, because I'm 59 and most of what I'm wearing is 55. So I'm supposed to go replace all my gear, and that'll make all the difference in the world. I've got guys with me that are level 60, and they're getting stun locked, and they're getting smacked. So what you're saying is demonstrably not true. The guys that I ran in there with are level 60, and I've run expeditions with these guys. They know what they're doing. And look what happened. We just got stun locked and died. That we couldn't do anything. All the gear in the world isn't going to make a difference if the enemy saturation and the aggro reach of the area is busted. And that's been my experience with so much of the endgame in New World. I go into the area, there's 18 dudes in trees or cliff sides that can shoot me, and then a handful of heavy hitters close by, and you can't do anything. You just get stun locked. You're just getting bounced around. Yeah, Salty's all level 60 gear with watermarks near 600, and we just got stun locked in an area that's level 60. I was able to topple those with hatchet and heavy armor a month ago. Change your build. With respect, you're just the worst kind of person to interact with. You are unpleasant to interact with because you want me to change my entire build. A game about freedom and different weapon builds and different types. And you want me to go change my entire build. I had a guy in there, all heavy armor, level 60, and a lot of his watermarks are near 600, and he got stun locked and died. But if I go change my build to a hatchet build, I'll be totally fine. Change your build because it's not working. That's bad game design. That's bad game design. If you have to change your entire build to what's considered the OP meta build to go run a quest, then that's terrible game design. Just because you found a way to eat around the fat doesn't mean there's not too much fat on the meat. There's how many different weapons are in the game here? How many? 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 different weapons you can run, but run hatchet because we couldn't create encounters in the end game that were organically difficult. We just threw a bunch of mobs in an area and they're all just gonna smack you around. Yeah, Victor has all heavy armor, 520 gear score, 200 constitution, and 220 strength, and he got stun locked just as well. It doesn't matter, bro. You're not listening to what I'm saying. The area is designed poorly. Just run hatchet. You're not listening. The area is designed poorly. The enemy saturation and the enemy aggro reach and the rhythm with which they attack you leads to stun lock, and you can't do anything. That's bad game design. You saying that I could change my build or run hatchet is completely not related to what we're talking about. I didn't say that I was too weak. I didn't say that the enemies took too long to die. I didn't say that the enemies were too tanky or spongy. I said this encounter is designed incredibly stupidly because there's too many enemies in the area, their vantage points are too broad, and their aggro reaches too far. So the rhythm of the fight is busted. It's about the stun lock. That's the issue. The same thing happened to me when I went into an area and everything was a 35. I'm a 59 wearing 50-something gear, and the same thing happened. I lasted a lot longer because they did less damage to me, but it was the same thing. It was stun lock. 5 guys in their 35s did the same stupid thing to me. Boom, 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 and then my guy's doing this. My guy's doing this, some spell or something. I was like, this is so stupid. I can't do anything. If I can't push buttons, then I'm just fodder for the enemy NPCs to kill. It's dumb. Yeah, and like Gabe's saying, I have a very good build. I've listened to chat, we used some guides or whatever, and I have a pretty good healing build. I shouldn't have to change my build. I've run this build in expeditions, and we've done just fine. This is why I stopped playing. I stopped playing this game because I felt like every time I booted it up, we'd be running around Ebonscale trying to do missions and just having an incredibly unfun time because the encounters are set up in a very frustrating way and the enemy's damage output and attack rhythms just leads to lots of stun lock and lots of irritation. So I stopped playing. I basically took like a 2-week break. I came back, I was really enjoying the winter event because it was pretty straightforward. I thought that fight that we went and fought near the end was fun. Like once we figured it out and managed it and some other guys showed up, that was a fun time. But then I go to just do the most basic thing. I'm 59. Let me go grab some quests in a 58 to 60 area. I'm literally in the window of the area. 58 to 60 and I'm 59. and I just get stun locked and die. Okay, cool. I guess I won't play then. Like, I've come at it from the perspective of that I put a ton of time into the game to come over the obstacles like this already, not to be rude. Yes, and your perspective is fine, homie, but you have to understand, like, whenever somebody does that, I point out, like, design flaws and frustration. You're like, well, you need better gear. I'm literally playing with guys that are decked to the rafters. They're level 60s, and they're decked to the rafters, and they got stun locked just as much as me. So sure, they lived a little bit longer, but it didn't matter. You know, yeah, you have 1,000 hours. Yeah, I have 204 hours or something. Like, I've not played as much. And to be quite honest, that's my main frustration is, if right now I was in an expedition and refusing to check my gear or refusing to consider my build, because I changed my build so I could be a better healer in the end game, because some people pointed out that my build wasn't very good. That's fine, because I'm going into an area that is that's called preparation, that's called build crafting, that's called min-maxing, and that makes perfectly good sense. But when I go to an area on the map that is 58 to 60 and I grab quests, these are just quests, and the experience is what just happened to me, that's just poor game design. I shouldn't go into an area and get the snot smacked out of me. I've not even been stun locked like that in an expedition. I've had a better experience in endgame expeditions compared to what we just experienced. That's the point. It's about game design. It's not even about difficulty or build or intelligence or whatever. So, I hate to end on a sour note. Well, we'll probably end on a better note over there. We got the Say No to Rage story. We got the final video of the Say No to Rage story. You just hit trees. Yeah, I don't want to level that way. But that's exactly what I said. Is what the game does is it pushes you, and so now what do I feel like doing? I guess I'll just run faction quests in a lower level area and town board farm to get to level 60. You ran Dynasty fine as well. Yeah, we've run all the expeditions up to this point with zero issue. And then I go into an area like that, and I'm like, what the frick is this? Like, why is it this hard? It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, we need to schedule a stream over there before we set that premiere up. Hang on a second. I almost made a fatal mistake because we need to be able to redirect it. Creature, I'm gonna need the I'm done Q&A thumb. Hang on. Yeah, we're gonna do an AMA after. Yeah. Scenery story. I'm done. I don't know if he's around. Hang on. He may have walked out of the room and not heard me request it. I need that thumb. Dude's bent to the game will, plowed through it. Now every other person has to do the same, even if it sucks. Asmongold's initial review of the game helped me understand it and formulate my approach. To summarize, this game was rather hollow a couple months ago around release. He pointed out a lot of its flaws, but one of the most important things he said was that it's a gathering game at its core. Yeah, and my bias is bucking up against the game's design, because my bias, I'll readily admit, My bias is I love questing. I love questing. I just want to go run some quests. You know what I mean? I love questing. I do. Just quest after quest after quest. Just give me that sweet, sweet XP, you know? That's what I like. And when I can't do that all came to a screeching halt when I got into the 40s and 50s, and it came to a grinding halt when I got past 55, and I was like, I just can't friggin' do this anymore. It was like I'm not enjoying myself. I don't like ending play sessions all grumpy. Like, who the frick wants? Oh, there it is. I got it. Who the frick wants to play a game that's doing that to you? Especially as a streamer. Like, the last thing I want to do is end a stream all like grumpy and irritated, and you know, it leaves a bad taste in everybody's mouth. It's like, no, well, who wants to come back for that, you know? Hang on, I need to get the what are the tags? Probably the same. Yeah, they're the same. Okay. Okay, so this thing's gonna end like if it goes live at 3:10, it's 20 minutes long. That's 3:30. I'll set this for 4, even though we'll go over earlier to it, so people can get the 30-minute noti. Well, I'll set it for 4. They'll get notified at 3:30. Behemoth, Merry Christmas, Lono. God bless you and your family. Thank you, Behemoth, for the 11 months. Questing is the best. This is why after 60 I haven't really played. We'll be doing a stream tomorrow. I don't know. It's looking like I might. It's looking like I might. We had a super early arrival of relatives that I was not counting on, and I was gonna relax with my family tomorrow for Christmas Eve, and now I won't get to do that. And so I will likely just work tomorrow then. I don't know. I'll talk about it with my wife and Creature. I've had my Christmas sort of lampooned a little bit. Okay. I'm going to send you guys over to the premiere. I'll push it live once everybody gets over there. And I'll send some tweets as well. This is the early conclusion. The early conclusion of the Say No to Rage story. And I explain why we're ending it early. Say No to Rage story. I'm done. I explained what we were originally planning on doing with the video, like with the series. Why does it do this? What? Why can't I get like an actual like thumbnail? Like, why does it do that? I go to download it and it like does this weird. I've never understood why YouTube does this. Like, I go into the video and you can click download on the thumbnail and it's supposed to give you like the high-res version, and I can't freaking get it. Whatever. Okay, we got the redirect set up on it. That's all that really matters. It's in stream holding if you need it. I already sent the tweet. It's fine. It's fine. No, I couldn't get the thumb. I got the thumbnail for the AMA. I couldn't get the stupid thumbnail for the. I couldn't get the thumbnail for the video that's about to premiere for Twitter. I go to hit download and it does this weird like low resolution version sometimes. I don't know why that happens. So if you can get me that one, I can resend it. If you can get me that thumbnail, I'll delete the tweet and resend it. Because I always think it looks terrible when you don't do them without the thumb. Like hyperlinks on YouTube, on Twitter always look terrible. So, all right, click the link in chat, guys. I'll see you over there, and we'll do an AMA after. All right, I'll see you over there.